Hey, if you've just started raising chickens or homesteading, starting a garden, what do you do with your eggshells? You might be surprised at some of its uses. Hang around and we'll talk about it. To process eggshells for use in either your garden or for your chickens, a lot of people will boil them first to sterilize them. And then they'll put them in the oven, bake them at 170 to 180 degrees for about an hour, hour and a half, even two, to make sure that they're good and dry and brittle. I really think that they're actually adding more work to themselves than they really need to do. Because as long as they're rinsed out well, or as the old folks would say, rinsed, you got to rinse it out. Then if you bake it at 250 for 30 minutes, it sterilizes it and it dries them out. Now, I timed this pretty well. Those have been baked. Now, I will need to let them cool down a little bit. I don't know. Can you hear them crackling? I don't know if you can or not. Once they cool down enough for me to mess with, because they're not right now, then we'll break out the food processor. Now, depending upon what you're going to use them for will determine how much you process them. So a lot of people have covered that you take eggshell powder. Oh, here's some that I've already processed. Okay. And you sprinkle it in your chicken's food to help give them a calcium boost. Absolutely 100% right on. Okay. But a lot of people don't realize that if you keep them more coarse, you can actually create a physical barrier around your plants that are susceptible to snails and slugs. And they believe, and I think so too, that it acts as a deterrent for those snails and slugs reaching those plants because of the jagged edges. Also, for your tomatoes and peppers, putting 2 tablespoons of the powder in the hole before you transplant actually helps prevent blossom end rot. Okay, so you don't lose as many fruits to blossom end rot. Now, like I said, I'm going to let these cool. I'm going to process them. But that's the basic idea. So there's way more uses than what a lot of people think. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.